Hello, Internet. Thanks for stopping by for another Bible review with me, Dave. Before I show you the Bible, that you've already seen in the thumbnail anyway, so big surprise, my book available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. I'll put the link in the description. If you enjoy the music playing underneath any of my videos or this video, it's all available for download at forloveoftheword.bandcamp.com. Also, if you enjoy the work of the ministry of this channel, you can support my family and I in ministry at patreon.com/David Lee Brown. All that will be in the description for you as well. Now, get rid of this. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. But actually, it was a box with the Bible in it. And it's from Zondervan. And so they sent me this New American Standard. Thank you guys for the review copy. New American Standard 2020 Text Thinline Premier Collection Bible. And so, yeah, they sent that to me. And look, the box is about the same size as this quintel here. But wait, box is as big as the quintel, but the Bible has to fit in the box. So it's smaller than what the box is. I love doing math and science on YouTube. I feel so smart. So let's open this puppy up, because I actually already have. I've been enjoying it since they sent it to me. Oh, paper. It's in the paper! I put it in the paper this morning when I came over here. Alright. More paper! Bible! You guys, we're getting more Bibles this size. Remember that old video? It's like the perfect size. As soon as I pulled it out, I thought it was going to be one of those big Premier Collection ones, like the Quintel or something. But no, it's so perfect. It's like one of them 5.5 by like 8 to 9 inches. I think this one's closer to 9 inches tall. But I was just so happy. And of course, the Premier Collections are really nice. We'll look at all that stuff in a second. But the size! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Dreams are beginning to come true for me in the Bible world, and so I am thrilled with the size. Now that it's here in my hands while I'm standing in front of the camera filming a Bible review, let's look at it. This is Premier Collection, so this is goat skin. Now, they say, do they say it's brown? Does it say brown on the box? Yeah, brown premium goat skin leather. They say it's brown, but it's like hanging out in this other world of I'm not quite brown, I'm not quite tan, but somewhere in the middle. There's perimeter stitching, raised hubs, as we see on all the new premieres, and some of the other editions. That's becoming kind of a popular choice. 3 ribbons, double face satin. You've got like this yellow or gold or something, brown and red. And that's the color scheme that they have for the New American Standards. I personally like the color scheme on the New King James, but I get that they're trying to distinguish those things. I might switch these up for the New King James color scheme, because I've always liked the blue in there instead of the gold. But that's just me. It is edge-lined. I'm not sure what material they're using, but the perimeter stitching is nice. Nicely done. But then you'll also notice it has a generous yap. Not a full yap, not like no yap, but a generous yap. So it folds over the pages nicely, just so tastefully. So it's a good mix. If you don't like yaps, you'll be happy. If you like yaps, then you'll be happy that they put a little bit of extra yap on it. Now, because this is a thin line, there's not a whole lot going on with it. As far as like maps, there's no maps. They have like prayers of the Bible and miracles of Jesus in the back, and you have one presentation page before you get into the copyright stuff, table of contents, and then right into Genesis. Again, it is edgeline, and with use, I've found this thing really loosens up. Then lastly, on the exterior, what you'll notice is they got this little, design thing going on over the gold gilding. And so usually we're used to the art gilding where you have the red under the gold. So this is kind of a new thing for us, at least in this world of the premium Bible stuff. People are doing different things with the art gilding. I know Alan just did that new Revised Standard version, I think, where on the art gilding they had like a Muppet sneeze on the pages, and so it was just all these little color splats all over. Looks fantastic. I don't have one, but I've seen pictures, and that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like they paid a couple Muppets, like, hey man, go sneeze on these pages for us. And they're like, this is beautiful art gilding. The people will love it. Anyway, this is not Muppet sneezing. This is an actual design. Because the spine curls a little bit, you get the straight design when you're looking at it long ways, and then the spine kind of pulls it a little bit rounded, which I prefer the rounded spine, so I would rather it have the rounded spine. But anyway, I've read some comments that people didn't like it. I've heard other comments that they absolutely loved it. Honestly, I'm neutral, and if I'm going to use it, the pages are going to wear to a point where I don't know if it's going to even make that big of a difference. But it is kind of cool, like when you open it up. So let's open it up. And you can see the design kind of flowing through the pages. Looks scaly, like dinosaur skin or something. But what's shocking about this is it's so thin, and it's still 36 GSM paper. That's amazing. And 9-point font, line matching, very, very easy read. What I am happy for with this typeface is it is actually a verse by verse New American Standard, which with New American Standard, that's pretty standard. But some of the new updates that have been coming out, I think Lockman has only come out with paragraph format to this point. So it was nice to see this, and then even get the Schuyler Stridon in the mail to have like a verse by verse option for the updated New American Standard, because that's just how I'm used to using my New American Standards. Like, I'll read from a paragraph format, and I can read from this too. This is going to be a fun little Bible, you guys. I'm really excited for this one. So thanks again, Zondervan, for sending this one to me. And of course, everything is set in their comfort print, which is nice font to read, easy to identify. Books and chapters. The verse by verse makes it easy to identify the verses, of course. Now, the footnotes on this is the small footnote package, and that's usually my only thing with, like, I want all the footnotes, give me all of them. But you're keeping a Bible thin, so I appreciate that. And speaking of keeping it thin, there's only one presentation page before you get into the contents and kind of the front book matter, and then at the end there's prayers of the Bible, there's the miracles of Jesus, and no maps. But there is blank cardstock, so you can draw your own maps. What a great idea that would be. I should do a video on drawing your own maps in the Bible. Anyway, it doesn't really lay flat in... That was in Hebrews. There's Philippians. It doesn't really lay flat there, but I imagine because the sewn binding, it'll loosen up. But it doesn't lay flat out of the box. Won't lay open out of the box. It will, once you get, into the more the middle portions of the Bible. But something like this, probably not going to use it to lay in the pulpit anyway. It's going to be just a handheld little deal, like, just looking at it and checking it out and following along with the other preachers. And so, anyway, I really like this super, super special Bible. So, like, looking at the size, just to I'll show you size and color stuff for the brown cover, because it's like, again, it's just this, it's a beautiful color. I like it, but I don't think it's brown, but I think it's more tan until I put it up to my tan Bibles, and I'm like, maybe it is brown. I don't know. I'm not a color expert. I'm just a scientist that knows that if you have a box, that it has to be smaller than the box to fit in the box. So here's my El Famoso Moody Press Bible. This is the one before it was rebound that I did the video. I want more Bibles this size, just the 5.5 by 8.5 by 1 inch, maybe even thinner, like 7/8 or something. Just a beautiful Bible, and then Adrian rebounded it for me, and this is 1975 New American Standard as the copyright date on this one. Anyway, love this thing dearly, but this is my chasing down publishers. Guys, please make a Bible this size. Make a Bible this size. Like, I traveled all over heckled everyone I could heckle, like, God, make a Bible this size. And so Thomas Nelson finally did. So here we go. So I'm editing the video, and I'm filming up there the Zondervan Thinline premiere that they sent me. So I'm filming the video, and I accidentally started calling it a Thomas Nelson. Now, sorry for the confusion, everyone. I actually get Zondervan and the Thomas Nelson Bibles both from HarperCollins. And so I'm sure HarperCollins will forgive me, but I hope Zondervan can find it in their heart to forgive me. My bad. Anyway, it's a Zondervan Bible, and so I might even try to find a PNG of their logo to just flash it up on the screen. Every time I say Thomas Nelson, then it'll flash up Zondervan. Anyway, so enjoy the rest of the video. Sorry I ruined it. Moody on the bottom, Thomas Nelson on top. Now you'll see they look like almost the exact same size, but there is a bigger yap on the Moody press. And so when you look at the text block, the Thomas Nelson is a little bit taller. So that's why I'm saying, about 5.5 by almost 9 inches or so on this. The dimensions I'm sure are on Amazon and other book websites. I didn't bring a tape measuring device with me. But anyway, it's the size difference isn't enough to write home about. I'm just excited. Like we're in the genre now, and so this is amazing. Now all we need is for Skylar to print the same size font and typeface they did on their wide margin and make something about this size. What do you say, Beth? So anyway, that's for the size. Obviously, like that Moody press has been rebound in a really dark brown cover. But just for more size comparisons and then color comparisons, I'm going to show you with just a couple other stacks. I'll be right back. We just gotta let it win. Thinline Quintel, and then the Allen ESV1. The Skylar tan and the Allen tan are always just a little bit different. So I'm gonna just smush this beautiful Thomas Nelson between this beautiful Skylar and this beautiful Allen ESV1. And you tell me if it's tan or brown, internet. You'll see a little bit larger footprint than the ESV1, definitely smaller than the Quintel, but the thinness of it is just a beautiful thing. So, it's pretty close, right? But you put it with tan Bibles, and it does look kind of brownish or like dark tan. But then I have some older Skylars in the, I don't even remember the name of this color. It's not the antique mahogany calfskin, that's the new stuff. Antique marble brown? Are these? So the Credo and the PSQ, I'm doing the same thing. I'll just stick it right in there. And obviously it's bigger than the PSQ and thinner. So, yeah, there it is with, other brown Bibles, and it looks more tan, or at least like a super light brown. The cover, though, when you look closely at it, it's got this tiny little marbling effect where there's light, it's like a light tan underneath, but then you can see the dark stuff on top. So I wonder how this will patina over time. Anyway, I suppose that's it. I'll give you one last look as the video comes to a close, but thank you for watching this Bible review with me. If any of the links interest you that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'll put those down in the description, along with a link on where to pick one of these up for yourself. So thanks again for joining me for another Bible review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.